to give a state of the nation, if you will, for 2023 and maybe a look forward for 2024. The big one was DSEI, the big trade show in London, and the emergence of drones in modern warfare as a modern warfare component. I think the second thing is the extension of Blu Wireless software from your hub and spoke to a mesh environment with virtual extensible LANs, VX LANs. That new topology is a killer. It's just amazing how it expands the network capability of mmWave users from just a few thousand numbers up to millions. The only other thing that I would say was a big highlight for the company was the prototype demonstration that we did at Sea Air Space back in April. It was our first delivery of a quad node that was integrated into one single package and had an Ethernet coming out on the other end. That demonstration was on the Potomac River. We went out 3 or 4 kilometers and we're doing hundreds and hundreds of megabits per second, multiple video streams. You know, did I have any personal highlights? I think for me, the big one was really the meeting and presenting to the Chief Technology Officer of the Marine Corps in December at Quantico, Virginia, where we and our partner, Cubic Defense, provided a on-the-move command post for the Marine Corps for them to consider, and we showed in real time 3 different nodes, one fixed, one at a command post that was at the halt, and another on the move. And we did that at broadband speeds. And meeting the CTO, presenting to him, understanding he and the broader government officials that were in the audience, understanding their needs was a great personal highlight for me. So what are some of the notable changes in the industry that happened in 2023? I think the first, or the main one really, is that the DoD has pivoted from having a command post at the quick halt, or at least that was their idea, that they could generally have mobile command posts, but that they could stop and set up small containers or even bring in vehicles that or terminals that essentially were on the back of large semi-tractor trailers. And now they've converted that into something that would be completely on the move, or certainly at the quick halt, meaning no longer than just a few minutes where they would stop, because the idea is that a commander would have a pad, and that pad could easily have a common operating picture in it that showed where all of the blue forces were, where the red forces are, how to call for digital fires, do I need ammunition? Do I need sustenance for my troops? All that is now digitized, or at least has an ability to be the digital battlefield. And without that command post on the move, change, the Army and the Marine Corps, for that matter, would be in dire potential destruction from the very, very capable electronic warfare capabilities of our near-peer threats. So what about 2024? What do I see as the key industry trend there? I think the standardization of, at least for the Army and the Marine Corps, of mmWave for their primary communications path when they're near the adversaries, I think it's going to happen in 2024. I think at least the first phases of that will be shown at some industry events, or certainly military events where, for example, the mobile and survivable command post was in September of 2023. It was the first event where it was shown that these could work. I think the standardization away from the potential of free space optics, except maybe for the Navy, to mmWave is going to be a key industry trend that I'm hoping to see in 2024. So what are the challenges on the horizon? It's pretty clear. If you're going to have a digital battlefield, then delivering the applications, delivering the end-to-end connectivity and the pads and the devices and the user interface to those is going to be a real challenge. Yeah, the network has to be there, and we can provide that network, but our network's just going to look like an flat Ethernet layer 2 cable coming into the tactical vehicle. So how do you connect those up in real time to other sensors, to digital fires, to supply chain, to targeting, to robotic vehicles? And that's the other challenge that I see is, how do you do this on the move and in concert with robotic vehicles, either for the Marine Corps, uncrewed, perhaps with weapons or not, but certainly vehicles that can lead and be scouts for a tactical formation. Hope this was interesting. See you guys soon.